Finally, the GL champion has come back to Layton.
That was good. That was good. Spoiler alert, we have someone in the other room trying to sleep. So that was a good, muted intro for this video.
Yeah, I could have got more hyped because I get hyped and stuff, but I got a 6-year-old who needs her beauty rest.
That's right.
And
that's
I don't
right.
want her cranky.
That's okay. I'm Ryan Welch. I'm with Jabroni Beating. La, 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 la.
Cheesecake eating.
Cheesecake eating.
Wife stealing. Hide your daughters. Hide your cars. Hide your collection, because I'm coming for all that.
I didn't know.
GL champion.
I didn't know if I should have said the whole entire thing or
It's
not.
okay. We made our own spin on it, so that way no copyright. See, we know how this goes.
Anyway, The Rock. Here he is. If you couldn't tell by the intro, this is who we're opening up. We mentioned it in the other video. If you haven't seen it with Bray Wyatt, the unboxing of the Ultimate Bray Wyatt, check that video out if you haven't done it yet. But this is just the Elite series for The Rock.
It's still a good figure.
It's still a good figure. As you can see, just a rendition of when he came back briefly. Had that, bout with Cena at WrestleMania. And, one of these days we'll get the ultimate version of this guy and we'll unbox it for you guys. I know, it's so much money. It's okay. One day they'll get it back in stock.
One day.
Probably.
We can dream.
We can dream. It probably won't happen, but that's fine. Yes. So, The Rock, one of our favorites of all time. So we had to, in honor of WrestleMania month, we had to open up something that had The Rock in it.
Oh, yeah.
So, you ready? Should we do this? Get your best elbow. Yes, get your eyebrow up. There it is. Okay, let's do it. Finally, The Rock has come back to enter code reviews. I mean, he never showed up, but if he had showed up originally, then he's back.
He showed up now. That's all that matters.
Okay, watch this.
Where'd he go?
Finally, The Rock has come back to enter code reviews. This is a great Elite collection figure. Obviously, The Rock is one of the best WWE superstars of all time. And yes, there have been in the double digits in terms of how many figures have come out. Like, there's been a lot of figures.
And there's a lot that we want.
Oh, of course.
But I'm okay with this one. Thank you, Rogue Toys, and your awesome mystery boxes that are my kryptonite.
Yeah, so if you Tuesday night, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, Rogue Toys has a claim sale on their Facebook page. And so they have mystery boxes that you can, claim, and usually kind of at a discounted price.
Yeah.
And this is one of the boxes John got, came with The Rock. And so of course we got to open it. Obviously the stats on the back, that's pretty customary with the Elite Collection box. Here he is looking all menacing, even though he's got a big old grin on his face. But yeah, we're going to bust this open. It's been kind of interesting with The Rock because, he came back from, he was retired for a long time, came back, had, won the championship, did the WrestleMania with Cena, came back a couple times in appearances, but I don't know, it kind of feels like I'm almost expecting him to come back one more time to do some kind of extended, storyline.
He ain't got time for that.
I want to see him take on Roman, though.
You can't do family against family.
What, being the head of the household? Oh, no.
Oh, he dropped the mic.
Yep. Sorry for the blank screen. Hold on. There he is. And yes. So he just has the big smile because he was pretty happy when he was. Jeez.
John's just dropping everything. He's excited.
So the mic is definitely a quintessential piece that you need to have whenever you have a figure like The Rock, the great one.
And he does come with some other accessories too. He does have interchangeable hands.
Yes.
And he does have a shirt.
I mean, if you don't want to,
but
if you want to cover up the sweet tats. But, I mean,
no.
If you get a little closer look at his tats here after we do a little once-over, pretty detailed, And obviously the face sculpt is great. So yeah, as we go through, he wasn't really in ring gear in this phase. I think this is just one of those appearances that he did, and
just kind of comes in, shows the muscles.
That's right.
A little fan service.
Yep, exactly. Everyone screams. No tattoo covering up the Brahma Bull, which is a bummer, but I get it. The Pacific Islander tattoo over his chest, it's good. No, I'm serious. I almost want him to make an appearance to lay the smackdown on Roman. I think that'd be really interesting.
I'm okay with that.
All right, John. Articulation. How's he moving? How's he feeling?
So he's feeling good. Nice range there. Doesn't have double elbows, but I don't think you necessarily need that. Mm-hmm. Again, the detail for the tattoos is probably one of my favorite features of this.
Yeah.
He does have the ab crunch. Can't kick his hiney. He's got them big meaty calves.
Yeah, so he's got too big of.
He's a big boy.
He's a big boy.
Good range of motion with the foot there.
Yeah, a lot of pivot on the ankle so you can pose him.
Yeah.
But again, you're probably not doing a ton. You might put your figures in a rock bottom. But more than likely, there he is with the mic. Doing finally.
The Rock has come back to Intercode Reviews. Ready to lay it the smack it down on anybody that doesn't like and subscribe.
Yeah.
Just kidding. We're just having fun.
Just kidding, but not really. Have you, what's kind of interesting about the sculpt, and I get it, you have to use, body molds that you have, right? Mm-hmm. But, Rock is big.
Rock is big.
He doesn't look quite as big in this mold as, I guess I'm trying to say it's not really a proper scale. Rock is ginormous.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But again, the face sculpt, though, is really, really good. One of these days, I'm going to find the Ultimate Rock. Because it comes with 3 different faces. It's hit during his, I believe it was his Intercontinental Champion phase. Mm-hmm. It just looks great. It looks absolutely phenomenal. While he's turning around, show that shirt off. Is it just like a typical material?
It is fabric.
Oh, with the Velcro.
With the Velcro.
That's right.
So if you wanted to... over the mic.
Yeah, it just only if you wanted to cover the what joint is that? When you bend them at the waist.
The hip joint?
Hip joint. There we go.
My only complaint with this figure as I'm looking at it now is looking at his face. I feel like he's too happy.
Oh, sure.
I feel like The Rock needs to look more serious, or give me an eyebrow.
Yeah, you need at least an eyebrow. And you look at the packaging on the face that he has on the side of the packaging. It's serious. He's kind of intense right there.
Yeah, that's like the Fast and the Furious Rock there.
That's right. Speaking of which, did you watch the Fast and Furious 9 trailer?
Yes, I did.
It's awesome as always. Overall, you need a Rock for your collection to go with Stone Cold.
You do.
This is a pretty decent one. Just because, he is very happy, but, at least the detail on the face is good. The tattoos are awesome. And you got some good motion that you get typically with the Mattel Elite collection.
Yeah. They've definitely stepped their game up.
Yeah. I think there are a couple that you might want to try and find. Some of the older ones, in his prime in WWE, they made some really good figures.
Yeah, there is one where he still has the traditional Rock hair that he had with the sideburns.
The big old sideburns.
And I think he comes with the belt.
Yes, I think he does too.
But I love that he has the mic, because there is no one better on the mic than The Rock. I'm just putting that out there. There are people that are good, but you can't touch The Rock. I'm sorry.
You shut up and listen when he was on the mic, which was pretty amazing. All right, everyone.
Hey, Ryan.
Yeah.
What do you think of this review of me? It doesn't matter what you think of this review of me.
Wow. You jabroni beaten.
Pie eating. Eyebrow raising. Trailblazing. Wait, did I just go Ric Flair on you guys a little bit?
Woo! That's okay. One of these days we'll get the Ric Flair figure and we'll have
He's on pre-order.
Oh, yes. We're just going to woo the entire time.
Yeah, you guys are going to hate us on that review. But anyway.
Anyway, thank you for watching. Again, this is a great figure that, you know, if you don't have The Rock as part of your collection, this is a great one to find and add to it. And if you enjoyed this review, we would love for you to hit the like button, share it with your friends, subscribe to the channel. You know, to all those who have subscribed so far, thank you so much for doing so. And we are just going to keep going and trugging along. And, you know, leave a comment if there's a Rock figure or a wrestling figure you want us to try and unbox and find and unbox, or just, you know, if you want to suggest a theme, you know, please do leave it in the comments or leave it on socials. But until next time, we'll see you. Have a good one.